I have a tendency to buy and not use. Hey guys, welcome back. Right now I'm using this Zoom F1 to record the sound. See the lavalier here? And now I'm using this Shure MV51 to do a voiceover, and the unit is connected directly into my the computer. Okay, I find sound recording to be really difficult. It's probably one of the hardest subject in video making. It's difficult because for different situation you will require different setup, and because of that I do own a couple of different sound recorders. Hey, but guess what? I don't really know how to use them. Now obviously doing this voiceover is pretty straightforward, but when you're outside in a crowded area and at the same time you want to record a couple of people talking, having a conversation, so unless you squeeze the people together, the video mic, it's not really useful. This is the time when the lavalier mic comes in really handy. But then again, it doesn't solve the situation that I am in. So yeah, I'm using this Zoom F1 to record the sound now. Alright, I guess this would solve a lot of problems during a crowded place, but the only thing is when there's four of us, for example, if we all use this F1, there's going to be like 4 different tracks. I'm going to have a hard time trying to synchronize all the different tracks and put them all together in one single video. In the long term wise, I don't think that's practical. If you notice it, I'm using this band to hold the battery door together because I dropped I broke the door. So I'm using this red band to, well, basically to put everything together. You know, visually it's not that pleasing, but you know, what am I complaining? I don't want to buy another one, right? But I did buy another one, and it's called the H6. I was hoping this unit would be better than the Rode directional mic. Well, it is a better unit, but this is a completely different beast. So yeah, right now I'm using this H6 connected to the GH4. The mic that I'm using, it's the XY stereo mic at 90 degrees. Now I can still hear some hissing noise, so I guess I have to do some minor adjustment either in the camera or the module itself. There are quite a lot of interferences here inside these electrical appliances. I'm not sure. I don't exactly know how to overcome that. Either that or the cable itself, it's causing the interferences. I don't know. Well, the cable that I'm using, it's a TRS, which, correct me if I'm wrong, means it records in stereo. But still, it doesn't explain why the hiss. I think I would need to play around with the camera setting and do a bit of trial and error, or maybe I should go out and get myself the latest Rode wireless lavalier. I think it's called the Wireless Go, and it's under 200 bucks, which is pretty good. Well, just because it's somewhat inexpensive doesn't mean I should dash out and get myself one. But on a second thought, I think it will make my life slightly easier. We have been going out a lot, we as in boys in the Shutter Alliance. A lot of the times we'll go out in a really crowded, busy areas, and it gets pretty noisy. It does make recording somewhat difficult, actually really difficult. This particular Wireless Go would be a pretty ideal setup for us. All the macro shots in this episode are taken by this setup here. This is like a SL with 100 macro. It's an hour lens. It's a pretty good lens. This external screen is by Field World. It's okay. It serves a purpose. I've got this because it's cheap. Well, I hope you guys don't mind me jumping around like using different sound recorders. Consider this to be some kind of really crappy comparison between still waiting for my Blackmagic. I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping it will arrive soon because I need to figure out quite a lot of things for this particular camera. For example, I'm curious whether my old rig would fit the Pocket Cinema 4K. I hope it fits because, well, I just don't want to buy a new rig. As a matter of fact, I don't even use it on my GH4 anymore. Secondly, I need to figure out the memory card. This SD card, it's dead. Maybe it's a good idea to get more SD card, maybe it's a better idea to get the SSD card. I don't know, and I won't know until the camera is here. We have quite a lot of cameras at our disposal.
not the red camera or anything fancy. Well, we've got two of these DJI Osmo. This belongs to my friend Shima 11. He bought also this latest Sony, the RX02. I don't know why he bought so many of them. You know, he just. And Edmund has got the Insta360 virtual reality thingy. I have no idea why he bought it as well, but he did. So a couple of days ago, we were trying to use all these cameras together, and so that I could edit them into one single video. It's a good learning process. The biggest problem, in my opinion, is the sound. Sound quality. These cameras, they are all 4K, but yeah, big deal. 4K doesn't mean anything, right? As we all know. Yeah, so now I'm using the Rode directional mic. It should be okay, especially in this environment. Pretty straightforward, really easy to use, but then again, well, I'm glad us boys, we're not really into spec, so we have no intention to produce, we have no intention to make videos about trying to come up with new ideas on what content to make. Right now, we're trying to solve some technical problems such as the sound recording. In all honesty, we have quite a lot of ideas, but ideas without execution, it's all bullshit. We made one video about us doing the exercises, the CrossFit, the Muay Thai. I think it's pretty funny. It's over at the Shutter Alliance. So if you guys have time, go and check it out. I'll put the link. Yeah. You know, it's just nonsense in my opinion. So what I would do is, all right, in terms of my train of thought, what I would do is like, I ask myself this question: would I be able to produce? The word produce is this is really a no budget or low budget. Will I be able to make this video by myself? If the answer is yes, then I would say, all right, let's explore slightly deeper in terms of how we can do it. Well, I guess it's okay to buy things as long as you're having fun, right? Well, so long you're not as clueless as I am, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, there is always a learning curve to almost everything. So guys, just in case you feel like doing some shopping, we have our online shop, camera straps. Anyway, that's it for this week. I will see you guys